welcome to the Gumout edition of the Rowdy.com Big Six, not the Big Three. Why, Cutler, why? Because Gumout Regain Complete System Fuel Cleaner cleans 6 complete engine parts as opposed to its nearest competitor, Lucas, which only cleans 3. So that's why today's Rowdy video is the Big Six. Put it in your gas tank, let it clean your engine. The 6 burning issues in NASCAR racing today.
Issue number 1. Roger Penske has once again come out and sung the praises of his driver Sam Hornish Jr. and said, yes, Sam Hornish Jr. will be in the number 77 in 2011. He's not going back to open wheel racing. If you were the captain, is this the move you would make?
You always put me in this position. You do.
I'm sorry, I'm forcing you to have an opinion on the Rowdy video.
You were the the whole Rowdy world knows, and all of NASCAR knows, that you want to throw Sam Hornish to the curb, so I've got to defend him. Listen, I'm not going to doubt Roger Penske. I don't ever want to doubt that man. He knows what he's doing. He's a race car extraordinaire genius stud owner. He likes Sam Hornish. Look, I don't know. They're friends.
I'm not going to doubt Roger Penske either, but I am going to doubt Sam Hornish. He's had several years. He's had, 3 years to prove that he can make the transition from open wheel racing to stock car racing. I'm not sure that he has shown enough to warrant a continuation of this experiment, especially when Allgaier is waiting in the wings to have a hand at Cup racing. I'm not saying Allgaier is a slam dunk, but we know what Sam Hornish can do. We don't know what Justin Allgaier can do. Maybe it's time to see.
I can't argue with you. And I looked at the likes of A.J. Allmendinger and how he's performed. He was no Sam Hornish in the open wheel, but he's doing better in probably worse equipment. So I'm not going to...
All right, well, let's just move on.
Penske likes his buddy Sam Hornish.
To issues number 3 and 4 as part of today's Gumout Big Six, which is Roush Fenway Racing Ford drivers. I found it interesting what both Carl Edwards and Greg Biffle had to say in preparation for Michigan. Let's check out the video.
We know we're in a fight of our life to get in the chase right now, and I feel like confidence level. I really feel like we can win again. In the next 5 races.
If we can keep this momentum going forward, if we can keep running well and winning races, I mean it's what we have to do. We're kind of at a, we're on the step. This is the way Jack described it. It's like we're here on the step, and we got a chance to step up to the next one or step down and go backwards, and we need to step up. So.
All right, so. I don't know. Are they on the brink of breaking through and competing for the championship, or are they about to backslide to where they were earlier in the season?
I find this really interesting because I think they are on the brink of maybe competing for a championship. Or in other words, what I'm saying is I think they were getting better. I really think they are getting better. Now, are they going to compete for a championship? I don't know. You got to go through Jimmy Johnson's house, and when we get to the last 10 races, he ramps it up a little bit, and everyone else gets nervous. But I think it's very interesting what Carl says about either we're going to go forward or way back, one or the other. So they are trying some different things. That's what that tells me.
Here's the thing to remember, keeping this in mind, and I know you all do. Once the chase starts, everybody is on an equal playing field, right? I mean, yes, Jimmy Johnson and Denny Hamlin are going to have 50 points, but what's 50 points over 10 races? So everybody's going to be starting from the same place. Who's got more momentum now than anybody else? I would say Carl Edwards.
Yeah, you're right.
Carl Edwards has been running better than even Kevin Harvick of late. And I'm starting to wonder if their whole, oh my God, Ford is flailing, they're so off, what are we going to do? Roush Fenway Racing, blah, blah, blah.
It was overblown?
Well, not overblown, but maybe part of a bigger picture, part of a grander plan on the part of Roush. And maybe we'll just keep moving forward, We'll peak at the right time. I mean,
they are peaking at the right time, no question.
I'm never one who wants to give Jack Roush credit, but maybe he's got this whole thing figured out.
And Denny and Jimmy seem to be stumbling just a little bit. I'm not taking this away from Jimmy yet, but they seem to be going backwards, and Roush seems to be going forwards. Kind of funny.
All right, for our last 2 issues on today's Gumout Big Six, we're going to talk about my friend and yours.
Oh, the Iceman?
The Iceman cometh, or returneth. Terry Labonte, not only is he going to run 3 races this season, but he's saying he's going to run a complete season, a full season in 2011. All 36 races in a Stavola Labonte Chevrolet prepared by Richard Childress Racing. How likely is it that you think that Terry Labonte makes the show for all 36 races?
Well, nope. Not very. I mean, unless he has a really good sponsor that pays a lot of money so that he can really get up to speed, and I mean get up to speed in the first 5 races, I don't see it. I mean, he does have the Champions Provisional, but his brother also has that before he does. So he's got to get a whale of a sponsor. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, and how likely is that to happen?
Not
I mean,
very.
Gander Mountain is going to be on the car for Richmond, Texas, and
I mean, he needs like UPS or something.
yeah.
I mean,
Well, and that's probably not going to happen unless Jack Roush kicks David Reagan to the curb and UPS is sent off to find somebody else. But even so, you can't think that Terry Labonte is going to be their first stop. He's not going to have a big money sponsor. He's not going to have top equipment. He's not even going to have the first Champions Provisional because, as you said, that goes to his brother before it goes to him. So he's 56 years old. I don't get it. I don't wish the man ill. It's always good to have Terry around, but why? Why would he want to do this?
I wish Terry Labonte the best, and I hope he succeeds. I really do.
All right. Well, that has been your Gumout Regain Big 6 for today, Thursday, August 12th. You know, I've got a car with almost 200,000 miles on it. And what's cool about Gumout is this one, the orange labeled one. See that?
That one?
That's the high mileage version.
What defines high mileage?
Well, it probably says here what defines high
I've got like
mileage.
101,000 miles on my Tahoe.
I would say you go for the high mileage fuel system cleaner from
Yeah, and
Gumout.
I got the window fixed. Next day, I got another crack in it.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
It's because you have bad karma. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again tomorrow.
Rowdy.com. Say it like it is.
Say what like it is?
Rowdy.com.